this is Sambo and welcome back to another DC Universe Online Let's Play. Alright, so since last episode, we've got a couple of new pieces of gear and we've turned level 9. So firstly you can see I've managed to find a new style which is demonic. I've had quite a few pieces of gear drop that have the demonic style attached to them. So I thought, hey, might as well get all demonish. So we have a new look, there we are. But yeah, most importantly, we turned level 9, and that's quite a big turning point in the career of your superhero or supervillain. Mainly for a couple of reasons. One is if we go into the skills menu and go into your movement menu. Now it doesn't matter whether you're flight or blazing speed or acrobat. You will notice that at level 9 you will get your Supersonic Speed talent point or skill point. And as it says there, it's innate, so it's a passive, and by holding L3 obviously on your controller or numlock on the keyboard while flying, it rockets you forward at sonic speed. So a good way of thinking about this is, for example, if you're used to playing WoW, then you know it's the auto run key. Except in this case, it not only auto runs you, but it makes you go a whole bunch faster. Now, actually, what I recommend you do before anything else, because numlock in this game, it's a bit. You want to be doing this supersonic speed a lot, and it's a bit annoying having it all the way over on the numlock key. So if you scroll down to this item here, fast movement lock, and change it to your tilde key or something like that. For those of you who are saying, what the hell is a tilde key? It's the one to the left of the 1 key at the top of your keyboard. It's that funny little squiggle. So I find that quite a useful one to bind for this. But anyhow, let's go back to our all-important flight point and throw that in there, and I'll be able to show you exactly what it does. So do you want to purchase Supersonic? Oh, hell yes we do. We've been waiting for that for a long time, 9 levels in fact. Let's have a look and see what that does. Now, by the way, I'm over in the city of Tomorrow, which is still in Metropolis, but we're in a new zone. The old zone we were in, Chinatown, is over here, and we're now in what is it actually called? Pretty sure it's called the City of Tomorrow, Tomorrow World, or something like that. All you DC Comics fans are gonna kill me. So yeah, the scenery is a bit different over here, which is great. It's all kind of modern, slick, big skyscrapers, etc., etc. And look at that view. It's just, seriously, can never get enough of the scale of the cities in this game. It's just fantastic. Love it. And of course, more and more opportunity to be looking for collectibles. Do you know, oh, look at that. Now, this is interesting. Let's walk up to this person. Labeled as a saboteur. And I was just going to talk about stuff like this, actually. Quite often you'll come across these random NPCs right at the top of buildings, and this particular one is sabotaging this satellite. So being the good hero that I am, I want to put a stop to that. So I'm going to hold E. No, I'm going to beat him up. Now I'm going to hold E.
No, I need the money they were going to pay me for a pony for my daughter.
Oh dear, I don't know if you heard that. He needed the money for a pony for his daughter. Oh dear. Anyway, what you end up doing is you find, I mean, look where we are. We're at the top of some huge, hope you don't suffer from vertigo, some huge big skyscraper, and there was a random NPC doing something up there. Now it just so happened the other day I was walking around on the outside of a building like that one in front of us on the ledge, and I came across a suicide victim, and it was my responsibility, again being the good hero that I am, to convince him not to jump, which I did. So there's all sorts of additional fluff, if you like, content in this game, and I totally approve. totally approve. Anyhow, before I show you the super speed, there's one other thing that has opened up now that we're level 9, and that is the alerts. And alerts are something that we haven't come across in my Let's Play series before. Basically, they're the equivalent of the dungeons in WoW. So as you'll see here, we're in a interface that looks very much like a dungeon finder, and that's because it is. And if we hover over it, well, for a start, we've got normal and hard mode, so think of them as sort of heroic and non-heroic, if you want to use WoW terms. But you can't actually do hard mode until you're level 30, so we're stuck with normal at the moment, which is no bad thing. But you can see on the left there it says this is a 4-player dungeon. It suggests that you're level 10. Some of these are quite hard, and this particular one is in Area 51, where Brainiac's forces are attacking, and you've got to drive Brainiac out. And basically, if I click on this, it'll queue me up, and we have our access to our very first dungeon in the Dungeon Finder system. But before we do that, I think there'll be a quest. Yes. So here we are. Alert, calling all heroes. Yeah, a Justice League alert. Now let me just go back one moment, please, caller. Yep, so I think I can actually click on there before doing this quest, but we're going to follow the rules and do it properly. This just popped up when I hit level 9. It says, please report to the Metropolis Chinatown police station immediately. So I'm going to activate that.
Greetings. I am the Martian Manhunter, and I oversee the Watchtower's global efforts. You are ready to join us in the alerts occurring across the globe. Proceed to the safe house indicated and speak to my mental projection there.
And no doubt the sound is all screwed up. There we go. Okay, so basically it's the introduction or the introductory quest to alerts. And as you level up, there's going to be more and more alerts that open up to you, and I can tell you from again playing in the beta that they get really cool. There's some really neat stuff, really interesting mechanics. The other thing that has opened up, well, there's a couple more things that have opened up since I turned level 9. One is this: welcome to the Watchtower. The Justice League, so we're talking Wonder Woman, Superman and Batman, have given us access to the Watchtower, which we didn't have before. And this is a quest, a cookie crumb quest, to take us to the teleporter and teleport us up to the Watchtower. Now, like I've said in previous videos, the Watchtower is an episode all in itself. It's huge, and it's important, and we won't go there today. We need to dedicate a whole episode to that. Now, I don't know if you remember, not only do we have alerts, which is our dungeon finder, but we have a Legends PvP, and you'll remember from a previous episode we briefly hopped in as Robin. Well, what we have now is, here we are, Legends Ace Chemicals. We've had a new one open up. So before we were fighting in Arkham Asylum, we've now got Ace Chemicals to fight in as a PvP Legend fight. So that opens up, and that's a cookie crumb quest as well. But for now, we want to do the alert and check out these flight powers. So let's have a bit of a fly around with normal speed. And let me turn down the music. I just get the feeling. It's hard to tell, and again, I do apologise. Everyone that's doing recording is having the same issues with the sound jumping around all over the place. So let's have a bit of a fly around, because we need to get ourselves back to the police station, which is way over there in Chinatown. And I've just realised as well, excuse me one moment, that I didn't set my timer, which means I might go over. So I'm going to quickly set that up now for 10 minutes or so. Timer, there we go. 10 minutes. Go, you good thing. Sorry about that. Okay, so here we go, flying around at normal speed. Now, if you have to be moving and then hit my super speed button. Let's see what happens, shall we? There we go. Now it's possibly on a small YouTube screen not quite as obvious as to how fast this is, but if I turn it off and let's zoom past something as a reference. Alright, so there's my normal speed. Now let's turn on super speed and whammo, off we go. So this makes a huge difference to getting around. Really cuts back on your travel time, and you don't even have to hold W. In this case, I'm just mousing around. So it's really handy. Also, apologies if Fraps is playing around with the frame rate a bit. And of course, look what I've just noticed. Can't let one of these go by.
An important historical find in the field of syncretism.
Alright. Seriously, they will be the death of me. In a good way. Alright, super speed. Fraps. Fraps is making my frame rate go to poo, but never mind. So we got here very quickly. And we like that. Oh my goodness, there's He-Man. That's a really good He-Man. We like that. In fact, we're going to say something. We like He-Man. Alright, so then we go to the police station and we're going to go chat with one of the NPCs that will lead us on to the alert. They happen to be in here. Now, by the way, you can use your super speed in here, but it's just too hard to get around. You just end up flying into walls and everything. There he is, Martian Manhunter. Let's see what he's got to say.
I am the Martian Manhunter, and I oversee the League's global alerts. We need your help to overcome these threats. I will broadcast them out to you as they occur. At the moment, we have an urgent alert at Nevada's Area 51 military base. Your assistance is needed immediately.
Alright, so as it says there, new instance available, which is, of course, Area 51. Now let's quickly see if our quest is up. Yeah.
We need you to report to Area 51 as soon as possible. When you are ready for transport, I will contact you as soon as we are able to teleport you in.
Right, so that's basically saying join the dungeon finder. And there goes the sound again. Alrighty. So, let's queue up for an alert. So there's a couple here, first available or one that's already going. Let's choose the first available. And you'll see what comes up here is I get to choose my role. And actually, if I cancel out of here briefly and we go to our loadouts menu, you'll see at the moment I only have damage as a loadout, so I'm obviously going to only choose damage at this point. Oh, look, there's a few have popped up, so let's choose damage. Okay, and there we go, we're queued, which I can cancel out of again as well if I wish. And an icon pops up there to show us that we're queued. Alright, so while we wait for that to pop, let's see if there's something else we can do. There's a new Legends there. I guess I could queue for that as well. Or what have we got? Are there any low level quests that we can... Yeah, what's this one? Bane's back. Talk to Batwoman. Bane has taken over parts of East End. Batwoman needs your assistance. Go speak to her. That's in a totally different area to Metropolis that we haven't been to yet. So maybe we can travel there while we wait for the Legends to pop. So go to. Oh no, actually that's over in Gotham. My bad. My bad. Let's try that again. So back to, yeah, let's do this one, which is over by the Tomorrow District. Alright. So I need to go out for that one. Oh, actually, before I head out, let's check to see, for some reason I'm getting stuck on walls all over the place. drunk driving. I just want to see if there's a new... yes, there is. This is a new set of exploration missions, which is obviously opened up when I've hit 9 from Booster. Let's see what he's got to say.
Hello, I'm Booster Gold, and this is the Booster Gold Exploration Adventure Series. This adventure will take you to the headquarters of the Science Police, Metropolis Division.
Alright. So, it's going to visit, it says visit the Metropolis Science Police headquarters. So we've got a new set of exploration quests that we can embark upon. And I do happen to know that that's over in the same direction as the quest that we just chose before. Alright, so once again, now we've got the power of supersonic speed. We're off. The other great thing is, unlike normal flight mode, I can open my map and keep flying, which is great. So that's a quest there. That must be the Booster Gold quest, I'd say. So let's keep an eye out for any random NPCs that are going to jump off a building, or indeed any collectibles. Alright, I got here very quickly, like that, so the NPC is around here, there he goes, the bright icon in the sky. So I've got one to hand in.
Perfecto! Madam X is gonna flip when she sees these. I'll make sure she knows you got them for us.
And I get a nice cape there, full of lots of goodies, and it's a new style as well. So let's have a look at that. New cape, so let's spin you around. Oh, and look at that, I've collected 25 styles, got a achievement for that. Alright, that's a short style cape. I prefer the long one, so as you all know, very simple. Go into here, go to the back. Actually, I picked up another cape style while you guys were gone. A ratty-tatty one. We'll choose this one. Alright. Demon Inside, what's this quest? Free Raven's Soul Self. Let's see what this is about.
Zatanna confirms that Trigon has possessed Raven utterly. She has taken the Titans hostage. You must free them and save Raven from her father's evil.
That looks like it's it over in the distance. Definitely a huge difference to be had with this super speed. Alright, where do I need to go? Oh, there we go. Down there. Alright, so this is obviously a story instance quest. Wondering if, seeing we're running out of time, we're still queued for our alert, which I really want to show you. Probably going to have to wait for a dedicated episode to see that. Maybe we'll do the exploration one instead. So it's telling me to visit the archway, super speed. Like it's around here somewhere. There it is, and there's a kiosk I can use. Just clear out the rabble a bit. Alright.
The Science Police are tasked with handling supervillains who threaten the safety of Metropolis when Superman and the other heroes are elsewhere engaged. Note to self. Make sure they know that Booster Gold is also available to help protect Metropolis when Superman is away. Or even to assist when he's here.
Thank you, Booster. Is it just me, or does anybody else think that he sounds like the guy from Iron Chef? Potatoes. Anyway, now Booster's asking us to visit the entrance. Let's say that's down here somewhere. There it is. Saying that time is nearly up. Have a meteor courtesy of me. You're welcome.
The Science Police headquarters, also known as the 8th Precinct, is specially equipped to handle superpowered villains and to temporarily detain them until they can be transferred to Stryker's Island for long-term imprisonment.
Thank you, Booster. And there's a enemy faction player. Enemy faction, the villains come up as purple, and yes, the sound is screwed up. Dear oh dear, I hope they fix this in a patch soon. And no, we don't mind fighting because it's so much fun. Alright, well, I'm sorry that that the alert didn't pop, but next episode we'll be covering that alert off, so I'll wait for that to pop and I'll film that. So now you've seen the supersonic flight and you've seen how to pick up the exploration quests, and they're well worth it. You get some XP, you get some gear, and of course you get to figure out the lay of the land, which is great. So, until next time, take care and we'll see you then. Bye bye.